Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we finished up our town here called Idaza in this. I think this was in the marshlands, or maybe it was in the core. I think it was core forest actually, and that was during the last update. Just the other day, a couple days before you're watching this, the next update, Time is Money, was released. This update includes a couple of major changes. The first one is to trades. The trade route system. As you all know, and many of you have given me a hard time about over the last many months. It's been 6 months or so since we started playing this game, actually. I rarely use the trade route system. It seems like when I remember, I'm too far out to trade with anybody, and when I do look and I can trade, it's not really anything I really want. Well, that might be changed now. Because now the trade route system is very roguelike. You're presented with now orders, basically, buy orders from nearby settlements, and these orders are procedurally generated, so they can be better or worse than others. And by fulfilling those, you get amber back from them. Now, that's interesting because you can't just get an item anymore, it appears at least, but we'll see when we get in there. And it looks like it just depends on what they need, what they tell you they need, how much amber they pay, and what it costs to travel there. And how long it will take, because the orders are no longer immediate, but they're also no longer repeating either. Like before, it was X amount per minute or whatever it was, per 5 minutes, whatever the number was. And now it takes this long to get there, to do the route, and you're going to get X amount for doing it, and this is what they need. And you can choose to take those orders or not, those buy orders or not, and you can decide how much you want to actually fulfill of that need based on what you have and whatnot. So we'll take a look at that feature here, and we'll see how it works out. You can buy slots, offer slots for amber, it looks like, and you start with 2 at every settlement, and then you proceed from there by buying those slots. Each successfully finished trade route will progress your standing with a given settlement. There are 5 standing levels: neutral, known, friendly, honored, and allied. The standing level increases the base amount of goods they want and how much they're willing to pay, and it also decreases the travel time. So that's interesting, and you can see what a settlement might want by hovering over them here in the world map. So the smoldering city here wants a lot of different types of items, which doesn't surprise me. And you can choose the ratio and the balance and the effect that you want when you get the prompt for the order, for the buy order. The other new mechanic is timed orders. Now, these are the regular orders, not the buy orders for the trading. This is the orders from the queen. And these timed orders are also very roguelike influence, or very rogue influence, rather. Perhaps, anyway. They come in place of one of the other order options. They have a limited time for you to complete them, but they also offer a very high reward for completing them, which is a much more interesting and varied type of game here, and it gives you a little bit more risk-reward benefit, which is really nice for the game. Now, as long as that doesn't adversely affect the types of orders that were offered in terms of the variety and things like that, I'm okay with it, but we'll see when we get into our city in this map. There are 60 of those timed orders. There's a whole host of them with a whole host of options. They don't show the options on the patch notes. They only show the list of the names, so you have to guess what they might be for until you experience them in the game. There also is one new essential building, the field kitchen. We can buy it here in the upgrades at Dim Square level 7. Which one is Dim Square? Dim Square here. Level 7, which is here, here, level 14, gives us the field kitchen. It can produce jerky, biscuits, and pickled goods all at the crappy rate, but you get it to start the game with. So you can get that started and be able to make some of these basic foods, complex foods, right away at the beginning of the game if you choose. I don't know what the cost is to build it, but what are you going to do? We'd also need to pick a building here, so while we're in here we can do that. But they also added level 16, and they acknowledge the fact that there's not very much in level 15. There's only 3 here, whereas most of the other levels have 5 or 6 in some cases. There's only 7 possible, so I think they'll have 5 or 6. Maybe they'll even have 5 except for level 14. But there are only 3 here and there's only 1 here. But their plan is to continue filling this out as they come up with new components to it. There's a new... reaching level 16 will also unlock some new cornerstones. 3 new cornerstones. And also this cornerstone here? No. Oh, Embarkment is for the Forager Camp. There's also a new cornerstone called Stormwalker Training, where villagers learn how to travel in the wilderness from the best, the Royal Stormwalkers. Travel time is reduced by 25%. And you can also Stormforge that to boost it to 33%. A whole host of balance changes that I'm not going to read over. I don't think anything was crazy. Spark Dew time was halved, which I think is to accommodate the greenhouse and the clay pit. And they released a few, or they've removed a few cornerstones, and reworked a few cornerstones due to the change in the trade routes. And I think that's kind of it. Rebalance some rewards on some orders, things like that. So nothing else drastic. Those 2 new features of what they've added. But they also mentioned that they are very close to the end of the phase of the Citadel. There are only a few more meta systems left to revamp. The ones left are factions and the world map. So we're going to get a revamp to those 2 in the coming updates. So I think we need to select another technology. This is the oldest one we have, which is the Plantation Embark bonus, and also this plus 1% chance for bonus production. We could take that, but maybe we want a bit more expensive one that maybe gives something better. Scrolls and incense and bark bonuses, this one we obviously have to have that one first. This one here, Last Stand would be nice if I was playing harder. Queen's Patience is always a good thing. Plus 2 to global production speed, plus 1 to carry capacity, that's always a good thing. And this one we already talked about. Maybe this is the one to do then. Do this one, and do one of these here. We have in the 30s of each. We could afford, say, this one and this one. But maybe I want this one instead. Maybe we could do... No, we can't actually afford those together. I think I'm going to do this Brass Forge, level 7, which gives us the plus 1 to carry capacity. So let's look at... looks like artifacts would be a good thing to look toward, but definitely food stockpiles, of course. Let's pick out a new city. We could come out here. This one here is a trade block, though, which wouldn't be great to explore this trading update, so we're going to skip that. There is a Stonewood infestation out here, with either case being a Royal Woodlands, where we could potentially jump into getting a few more artifacts. That would be useful. This one we just spent, these 2 we spent, rather. That might be the least bad one, and we actually are going to get 10 artifacts and 70 food for this at the difficulty level that I selected. So let's go ahead and steal one of their spots. Let's go this way because there's more stuff out here we might be able to get later. Let's look at our caravans here. Plus 2 extra people either way. This one's 8, 9, and 9. I don't know that I want 9 harpies, so I may rule that one out. Clothing is meh. I mean, it helps, but it's kind of meh as well. Let's see. Cooked food here, plus 3 raw food stacks. This has 2 raw food stacks, but it has the coats and the stone. We're going to see clay in this biome, not stone. This one has extra amber, 3 food stacks. This one might be the best one. And the clay. This one might be the best one. This one has extra parts, but that's okay. I think we're going to go with this one. And we'll stay on very hard difficulty. We have 7 points to spend. We could take the small farm. I think I'm going to take the wood, but as I've decided I'm going to continue doing again, because starting out with 14 just isn't enough. Or we could start out with the planks, and we still could potentially. Any of these, really. Actually, we could do all 3 of these if we wanted to. That might not be a bad plan, actually. Keep me from having to start making those right away. That's an idea. That's a really interesting idea. Or I could take one of them plus the small farm. The small farm is tempting, especially in this biome. Especially because I like to rely on it for grain, for flour, and for ale. So that wouldn't be a bad deal if we took that. With all the wood we're taking with us, planks would be fine. With all the clay we're getting, bricks could be fine. So maybe we do this and make this a different type of embarkment than we usually do. Because I usually will take a stack of food, and I'm not this time. Although that 42 meat is very tempting, but we should be okay. I think with 42 bugs and 42 eggs, and with the new field kitchen, we could even start turning those bugs into jerky if we wanted to. And we could even grind the roots into flour if we found a flour recipe to make that into biscuits if we wanted. But let's embark and see what happens. Is there anything we need to look at over here? No, I don't think so. Not yet. We'll see when we get for the forest mysteries here. All right, we've got rich branches, which gives us a boost to camp production during the drizzle. Looming darkness, of course. Creeping shadows means we do not want to open glades during the storm. Can do, boss. Villagers, speed off roads, muddy ground. All right, we know that one well. Acid rain. Resources are going to be dissolved. So producing buildings will yield 50% fewer goods during the storm. So we may want to pull people out of production buildings during the storm and maybe put them toward harvesting, gathering type stuff. Although putting them towards tree gathering or wood gathering is not a great plan either, because then that increases your hostility even more. But that's at hostility 3, so that's not a big deal. And then Grim Fate at hostility 7, which I doubt we'll even hit. But if we hit there, we will lose a villager times the number of years each storm. All right, and then of course we have Stonewood, which means trees are harder to chop, and Gift of the Woodlands, which means that the harvesting is increased by 10%. All right, let's do our usual. We have some clay and some eggs to start with, also some roots down here. So let's do, and we also have the small farm that we just took. We don't have any fields to put it down though, of course. Let's start out the woodcutters over here, maybe there. And then we'll do a stone cutter over here. Let's put it there. And a scavenger over here. And set up the paths. Here. Nope. Oops. When you right-click to cancel, that's something I'd like to maybe see, is a way to cancel the build without clearing the cursor somehow. I don't know how to do that, if there's a way to do that, but it's something I'd like to see, possibly if any of the developers are watching, or if I remember to report that suggestion later on, especially with the roads, the paths. Sometimes you just don't aim properly and you need to re-aim. Let's go to unpause, let them start building. We're also going to have them build the makeshift post pretty quickly. Sorry, the crude workstation, that is. And I probably could just shift this over by one more, and that way I could put another thing in right here. Our first building choice is going to be an artisan. Probably not, although the pigment's not bad. Well, maybe it is, because that's usually made with coal, but we could use bugs for that. Stamping mill gets us copper, pottery, and a crappy flour recipe. Smokehouse would get us a great turkey recipe, pottery and incense. And the workshop gets us all the basic craftables at 2 stars. We'll think about that as we get into the orders and the other thing. Cornerstone. Assigning the people. Move you over by 1 slot. And let's assign a couple people to that. And then I'm also going to put up the makeshift post here. Wait. Yeah. Crude workstation. I like it there. And the makeshift post right here. Let's mark some of these trees here, and I think we'll come at this one. And then I want to change you to only do marked trees. Excellent. Go up to level 2 here on speed, and we have a cornerstone. Giant vegetables. That one could be good, because we have the farm. 2 amber for every 6 packs of trade goods made. All fuel recipes are faster. Or hostility from woodcutters is cut in half. Well, minus 50% of base. If you apply this twice, then woodcutters don't cost any more hostility. We don't yet have a trade goods recipe, but we could see maybe what the order is going to bring us. And we could also potentially take big vegetables too, giant vegetables. Consumption control is the new screen added in the last update, along with a bunch of UI changes. Eventually we will try and remember to do this, so they stop eating raw materials. And orders. Not going to pop yet. It'll pop right about here, I think. There it is. That was close. First order. We have 2 choices. The third one would be the danger one. Solve any 1 glade event or 10 lizard resolve. This would be useful if we could get the lizards up to that resolve, which we probably could pull off, especially with if we take the jerky, or we can get some parts in a group of 4 people. I think I'll go with this one and see if we can pull that off, because we're not going to get to a glade event right away anyway. Forager camp, we're definitely going to see vegetables and insects in this biome, so this would be useful. Or we could send some packs of provisions, packs of crops to get some amber and some newcomers. I think we'll go with this one. And finally, we got our first quick one here. This one. Ooh. This might be useful. Let me see if we can pull this off. 4 packs of building materials, 3 packs of crops, 3 packs of provisions. Otherwise, it's sell goods, and then roots and herbs getting us this. Selling goods would be worth it potentially, but this would be also really, really good. This is some of the best recipes in the game, specifically this one. Packs of trade goods plus the 50% bonus in the makeshift post is really good. So it's the best recipe in the game for packs. We have to do this in, I'm assuming that's 20 minutes. Or maybe it's telling me that I have, that says 5 minutes to do it. I don't know what the pick in 20 seconds means. But we need to get this done then, so let's kick this priority up. We should have plenty of roots. Looks like we do. We could switch this to eggs or bugs. I'm going to do eggs, and then we could make these out of the fabric. Let's do 4 of these, which is going to be kind of a bummer. But maybe, actually, I could do the planks if I could get this pulled off fast enough. Let's turn these off. Let's do 10 planks, please. And let's try and get this done in 5 minutes. So with that, I think I want this one. And then I want to take this. And we have 5 minutes to do it. Let's get it done, folks. Building them both. We'll assign the people in here just as soon as we can. We have 3 people free. I'm going to assign 2 of them here first. And then we'll look at our building choice again. I just want to get this going. And then I want to assign 1 person here to go ahead and do whatever they can get their hands on. And then we'll switch the second person over later. I think we'll go with the smokehouse for jerky, and also incense for that matter, but for lizard happiness. Herb garden, ranch. This would be good if we took that other order. Ranch would be useful, could be useful. Herbalist camp would get us berries and mushrooms here. Cookhouse gives us another pigment option. Skewers and biscuits. I think I will go with the herbalist camp here. We're going to see mushrooms and berries for sure. Supplier gives us a nice plank recipe, also a nice flour recipe, water skins as well. Coats pigment and barrels, we saw that one in the first roll. Biscuits, pie, and pottery would also be useful. But we need the flour before we can do biscuits and pies, so maybe. And then the grove, getting crystallized dew and resin would be really nice. I think I'm going to go with the supplier. Supplies. All right, hopefully you're working. You're gathering these for making the crops. Good. Oh, I need 3 and 3. Oops, I screwed that up. That would have been bad. And you guys are making planks for now. Let's go ahead and see about... Oh, I don't have anybody able to work. We're going to make those planks, and then we're going to move on with our lives, I think. Maybe. Gonna be close. That's for sure. Hostilities creeping on up. 0.19 per minute. Forced delivery, so you'll do it as soon as you're done. How are you going? Forced delivery of those, please. Right, you don't have anything left to do because you're maxed out. Okay, let's get you working. You can go collect that. Oop, we opened up this glade. Berries and mushrooms. Good job, Wally. I don't have anybody to build yet, though, so let's wait on that. Let's go ahead and give you these to work on. A limit of 10. Limit of 10. And over here... We've picked up 7 planks. Are you crafting? You're crafting with those. Okay, now let's switch this to fabric and use the 6 fabric instead. And that'll get her going. Great. And then we should have these done now, I believe. Let's turn these off. Yes, we do. Pull you out of there now. I don't want... these getting made anymore. As soon as she's done. I'm going to switch it back to planks, because we do have a good recipe for planks. We're going to send this all back, and then she can do her delivery. And I think we're good there. Pause, please. Oh, good timing. Look at that. I did it, y'all. Claim. And that put me down to just over 1. We had hit 1, which is great. And we're going to pull her out of here for right now, because we don't have any of those anyway. And let's get some building going here. Let's do... no... smokehouse? Possibly. But I think I want to do the supplier first. Oh, the field kitchen, by the way, is here. Yeah. To do those right there also, please. Let's build a road here. Like that. What do you need? Planks. Yeah. You do. There's a lot of clay. No surprise there. Let's bump this over. I'd like to put the smokehouse in right here. And we have a building choice. A druid's hut. Oil, incense, and coats. It's a nice oil recipe, but good for fuel. Flour at 3 stars, we don't really need now. We have a 2-star scrolls and building materials. Simple tools, training gear, and packs of building materials. Roots, herbs. And a herb garden. Either the Tinkerer or the Druid's hut. I think the Tinkerer. Even though I'm not going to build it right now. Did we make the herbalist? We did not. Let's make the herbalist camp. Set that up there. Bump these folks over here. And we can have the herbalist down in here when the time comes. There's the storm warning. I'm going to give them a little bit more to do right here. Like this, very carefully. No. No, no, no. Not those. Not that one either. Like that. And then they can trim that, and then we'll probably come down here after that. Let's do this here for now, at least. And let's do human. 1 human's probably fine there. And I think we'll deal with lizard happiness here in the next day. We could start giving them housing, some basic shelters. That's 11. We're going to have room for 9 then. We should probably also build another woodcutter camp, because this is going to be a tough chop. I think we'll probably pop this one next. Just get another small one out of the way, maybe this one after. And then probably go right into a larger one like this one or this one. The danger ones. Yep, my favorite new setting. Checking that box. From 2 updates ago-ish. Alright, I'm a fan of the new orders. The new, timed orders. Did I empty everything out of here? I did. Good. Alrighty. Let's take a look at the orders first, I think. 18 packs of crops. That would be nice with the bonus to the amount of goods produced. We didn't take a clothing one, which is unfortunate now, but we could potentially get one. Or Danger Glades getting 10 fancy hammers. Barrels can be produced in the lumber mill and tool shop. And there's some jerky. 10 fancy hammers would be nice. Let's look at this really quick. This one's a trap. I don't know if it's really a trap, but -2 to global resolve is not my favorite idea. 50% chance to produce double yields when under the effect of biscuits. Miss Piercers, no. I think I'm going to go with this one. 1 amber for every 50 wood produced. We're always producing wood. Speaking of which, we need to also do a trader, which I wanted to do here. How close are you to being done? 4 charges left. Okay, let's let you finish, and then you can come and pick these weeds. Or I could put it over here too, I suppose, someplace. Scavenger needs to move. That's you. I don't think I have anything for you just now. I do not. So let's take these 2 out, and we'll retire that for now. This may not have been the best idea. Let's move, or let's flip this. Oh, they're done. Never mind then. Come down here. I could put the trade up here. Yeah. Did I take people? I didn't take a group of people. Ooh, beavers. Nice. No harpies this time. Let's take this group. Even though I was turning down 1 amber to do it. Because I'd like to get a beaver started here.
Yeah.
And let's put this over here. And get them going in here. Into here. Let's do that. I'll put the trader here. That's fine. 10 wood to build it. We're good on wood. We are quite good on wood. Finally, you got done with that. Uncheck the planks, please. Good lord. Took them forever. And let's get a couple of people working on planks here. And let's go ahead and set our global limit on those. 2. 30. That can be locked now because it's, yeah. More roots, more berries. Nice. What are you complaining about? You need more wood. More planks. Alrighty. Let's force delivery here, please. We'll get these 2 folks going. They're going. Get that done. Let's widen this just a little bit. My own whatever. And then we'll move them around. Do I want to bother with this little one over here? Or do I want to... Jorg is here. Let's see. Plantation for 17. Oops, sorry. Just punched the microphone stand. Traders will arrive quicker. Herb production bonus. We're not going to get any herbs unless we take the herb camp. Farmer's pack. Plus 5 items for farmers. That's not a bad deal. Plus 2 to grain production. That one's the one I'm going to go for, I think. That leaves me with very little in the way of amber left, though. Or, yeah, amber left. But I think I could probably make a trade here. Maybe. If I provide enough supplemental items here. Like that. Yeah, why not? Although maybe I should do the amber first. And then take another one, make another hammer. And then give you those. Yeah, that gives me a second hammer. Let's do it. Trade. There you go. Unpause. Alright. We can clear Jorg. And that... What did I take from him? I forgot already. Oh yeah, grain bonus. Can we find some fields, please? Probably in the danger zones. Highway to the danger zones. Let's do a little path here. Pathy. Go that way too. I think we'll try and pop this danger glade today. Oops, that's not a good place there, Wally. Move you slightly to this side, like that maybe. And then let's move this over here. And then we can pop into here like this. Not so much. Let's do that much. And we'll get this road going here too. Actually, just go ahead and go the whole length. Clear Jorg's alert there. One builder free. Yeah, and I have some unhoused people too that I need to take care of. It's fine. Probably need to reduce the number of woodcutters I have for the next... Yeah, for the next storm. I also need to staff this with some lizards when I get the time. Did I never take that order? I never took those orders. Oopsie. I failed this because I didn't take it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well then. Crap. Let's go with this one and see if we get the clothing again. I assume we will. Have 50 grain, get some humans and some incense. Have 60 jerky. 5 jerky for pie, oil, and amber. Let's do this one. Oops. So I learned. That's what the first countdown is for. You have to take it within that amount of time. That's right. I probably wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. I've already forgotten even what it was. Get in there. Do it. Did they change the names on the trees? Lush tree, lush tree. I don't think those were called lush trees before. Alright, the danger zone here says... Petrified tree, medium abandoned cache, fertile soil, good. Stormbird nest, so eggs, clay, and vegetables. Glad we took that forger? Wait, did we take the forger? No, we took the herbalist. Okay. I thought I took the forger here. Right, I have to find the forger camp and take it. One way or the other. Let's put in a path over here for this. Need to take down a few more trees. Right here. Like that. Let's clear this. Let me take out some of these people. Maybe from here. And let's put in them here. While this is working, tree cutting is 80% slower. That's fine. We want to take this, I think. And this is going to give us... nothing. Actually, it just gives us the stuff. Right. Okay, go. Actually, I'm going to swap out this lizard for this human. That way I can put the lizard over here and get them started on jerky. Bug jerky, indeed. We're going to wait on that. And you're just going to make the bug jerky. Oh, maybe I should set a limit. Yeah, let's... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Recipes. Set a limit on that. No, it's the good one. Let's do 40. There we go. Let's not let them eat the bugs. There we go. I gotta remember that, though. That's the challenge. That'll be the challenge. I don't have anybody working on roads right now, because I have these two over here working on this. They'll be done in a little over a minute. Oh, it is there. Okay. Let's pull out one of you. One more, ideally. I can pull this one, I think. No, I think I'll pull this one. I'll let them finish, though. They can work on those roads. Almost done. So slow. 80%. Slow. There you. Alright. There we go. That lowered our hostility, which will help with happiness and things. I actually put these two up on a point. How close are you? You're done. Okay, now you're just hauling. I should have put up a storage out here, but I think I don't want it that far out anyway. I think I want it closer to the fields. Which reminds me, we also need to trim trees at the fields so we can put up the small farm. But we can at least get this going as best we can right now. With fields. And this. And farm. Assembling that over here. You're done with that. Wait, you still have... Oh, you do still have a tree to pull. Okay. There you go. You can go over here and help. Which means I should probably actually do it this way. And let's do this. And let's add some more people in here. And then let's look at orders. Alright. We have... Wait a minute. Okay, it did take. We have two choices here. Booming economy, selling goods worth 60 will give us traders quicker, 12 simple tools and 3 people. Or having 30 fields and 25 packs of crops gives us a boost to grain, 4 people, and some parts. I think I'm going to go with this one. And then here, religion. We have some incense. We can make more incense. Yeah, let's do this one. See how we can pull that off. Cornerstone. Always a good choice. +1 to Blizzard Resolve for every 75 training gear produced. That's a lot of training gear production. I think I'm going to go with this one. Or +1 to production. Oh, this one, for sure. This makes those recipes even better, which means we need to get somebody back over there. People. Let's take the 2 beaver option, plus it's some amber. And hopefully Jorg is going to be here, or somebody's going to be here. Jorg will be here in 3 minutes. Almost 4 minutes. Alright, let's get somebody back to work over here. Maybe? Do we have anything we can sell for packs of trade goods? Not until we start making flour, which we could actually turn on. Let's set that limit for flour. And we could start doing that because we're going to start planting some grain here pretty soon. Packs of building materials, probably not, just because it's a little bit of a... Well, no, we got a lot of wood. Let's do that. We'll limit this to 20. Provisions, I'm skittish of doing that one. Same thing with food, like anything that's turning food into makes me... Let's go ahead and set this to flour, though, for right now. We could start on pottery here, if I could assign some more lizards to this. If I could find some more lizards to assign to this. There you go, and here. And here. Where's the rest of my lizards at? Hearth, yeah, supplier. Okay, let's swap out somebody here at the supplier. In a moment. Human go there, lizard go there. Let's get this stuff going. You can do pottery and incense. Turn those herbs and resin off and on. Plus wood. Yep, let's set pottery and incense limits to 20. And incense is here? No, here. We'll go ahead and set this one too while we're at it. Even though we haven't built a building yet, we're going to need to soon. Alright, you need to move now elsewhere. So that I can put this here. Like that, so I can assign a couple of humans here. And we can put in whatever other field we might have uncovered yet, which is none. Alright, great. Okay. You're still working on the stuff by yourself there. I need to put somebody in here, don't I? Yeah. That's good. Stonecutter has nobody nearby. Right, let's take one of those lizards out of there, too. Actually, oh, you do have roots up here. We do have the clay here, though, which is even better. If I could put a storage in here someplace useful. The useful spot would be, like, right here. Is that going to help me any? I don't know if that's going to help me any. Let's do a storage here. Do I have builders? I do have one. Okay. Order's ready to complete. Ah, the lizard resolved. Good. Let's go ahead and turn that in. I guess I should have not made broccoli. Because we don't have the bonus for broccoli, at least not yet. Woodcutter needs to move. Yeah, that's fine. Let's give you something else to destroy then, maybe. We could come... I just can't fit him in there. Well, I potentially could. Let's see if we can fit them in there if I do this. There you go. You have a tree to chop now. Get to work. Ah, a building. Weaver. Fabric would be good. Training gear and trade goods at 1 star are less than we have right now. Water skins, fabric at 2 stars, and luxury goods would be really nice. Maybe we'll do that one. Carpenter is another planks, another simple tools, and another pack of luxury goods. I would take the leather worker over that then. Because we match on those and it just gives me... Well, the fabric is probably too good to pass up. Or simple tools, coats, and I could take the coats because we need the clothing here. Oh, but I don't want the other hammer and the other trade good recipe. Because I'm not going to use those. Do I want the better fabric? And the luxury goods? Do I want this one? Do I want the coat? What's the bonus? What's the benefit of taking that coat thing? Bonus to fabric. Alright, we'll do it. Oops, not what I wanted. This one. We'll take the smithy. Twisted my arm. This is a 3x3. How about back there? I'm going to turn off the simple tools and the packs of trade goods here. 6 to 3, and this one is 4 to 5, so that's definitely a much better ratio. Do we have the hammers for this? No, we do not. Do we have the ability to plant some of this stuff? Possibly. You can move up here and join in the fun. A little while yet. This tree is the one I want chopped, I think. This is, of course, not the one they're doing. Everything's in range there, though, so that's good. Storage got built. Yeah, there's a field there. That's the last 2 there, 3 there. Yep, okay. They're not in range, though. I have to move this back here, so we'll do that next time. Let's get try and get one more danger glade opened up here. You're the 3? Yeah, you're the group of 3. Let's go in here kind of at an angle so that I can get there fast. And then I can also bring these folks over. Actually, they need to come over now to help too. Now let's see. Beavers or lizards. For the coat making, Jorg is here. Let's take care of him first. Greenhouse, mushrooms and herbs. Herb bonus. Obsidian shovels makes planting faster, harvesting faster. Farmer's pack would be useful. We could just sell some of this stuff to see what we get for amber, of course. Or tools or whatever. Take the tools. And actually, do I want any of these? Those 2, nah. This one would be useful, but we have storage right nearby, so maybe not. I think I'll pass on those. Let's take all the hammers. All the hammers you got there, friend. And I'm going to buy them with amber, if I have enough. Uh-huh. There we go. Give me a couple of those, too. Let's do it. Trade. How are you doing on ripping off all my planks? You're ripping off too many planks. Okay, let's cancel that. Send those back, please. I do need to store up some grain. And so maybe I shouldn't do the flour so much. Ooh. Oh, you're delivering now. Okay, good. Let's see what we harvest for grain and see if I can get close to the 50. If not, I'll let them go ahead and... Yeah, maybe I won't. Let's see. Here, we could use a lizard to make the coats. Yep. Let's do a... Oh, I guess I can click there, can't I? Give me just 30 coats for now. I need housing, too. I keep forgetting about housing. Alright, we have Fallen Human Explorers, Smokehouse, of course we do. I can salvage that then. Medium Vanna Cache, Fertile Soil again, Mushrooms, Roots, and Clay. Let's go here and send these 2 guys. After that, we'll loot the bodies. I think I want this half point. 6 hammers would be nice, but minus 12 to human resolve, we should be okay with that. Let's do it. And then we can clean this up now a little bit here. Not a whole lot because these mushrooms are here, but we can do a little bit. We can go through here like this. We'll connect that in there. This is going to get salvaged. So here's the farm over here. Maybe I do instead 1, 2 like that. Like this. And then we head up toward the farm, which I'm not sure where I want it to be. That's good. Let's move these guys over here. I'd like for them to do some trimming of trees right here. And right in here with the anticipation of going into this glade next turn, next year. And we need to pull at least 1 person out of these. Go ahead and pull this human. So they can do some construction work now. Let's go here. Get some building done. And hostility 1. Anything for you? Oh, we have eggs over here. That we should plan to get started on here. Like that. Humans are going to go down to 0 in the next 50 seconds. I think... Nope, they're going down to 1 now. We're safe. Okay, good. We could probably turn this on then. And I should set this up to something as well. This one I'm still a little nervous about. We only got the 42 grain. Dang it. I don't really want to do flour, though. Because I want to get to that 50 grain and turn that in. Oops, so we can do... get that turned in and get a point out of the deal. You finished up down here. That's great. Get another building. Greenhouse, plantation, forager camp. We need that. Press gets us oil. Plantation will be berries and plant fiber. Let's go ahead and get the forager camp. We'll get one of those built or building. We can't use it yet, unfortunately, but if we could get some broccoli, yes, we can use it yet. Don't listen to Wally, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Let me move this up here. Put this in here. They're still building houses. I'd like to get a woodcutter up here to trim this out. How about you? Come up here. Give you a friend to work with as soon as I open them up. Orders. 25 packs of trade goods. Get a bunch of building materials and some amber. That would be useful. Artisan. There's another coat recipe, of course. Parts and 1 villager. Let's do this one, since I know we can pull it off. Anything else coming in on this front? We could do pottery now. Let's do pottery now for a little while. Cornerstone. Ancient pack, nah. Sacrifice 1 villager each drizzle for boost to fertile soil. That's an interesting trade. 40 meat and 40 grain for each danger glade event solved. That would be useful. Reputation from resolve grows 5% faster for every 2 villagers with leisure need. And leisure is alcohol. Let's go with this one. And let's switch you over to be meat. Nice to meet you. And you can switch in resin there? No, we better not. Because I can use resin for some of the glade events, I think, still. Ooh, people. That's what we needed. People. This one? Yeah, I think this one. Herbalist camp needs to move. That we can handle. There's berries out there, but I think... Actually, I don't care. Let's do the berries then. But I want to put a road out here. Oh, dang it. Go here. And I need to take 1 tree out there, of course. You're working? Good. We need to probably do some species-specific housing now. For reputation reasons. Can we do some of this? Yes, we can. Salvage, please. Yes. Yes. Go. We have either a bonus to barrels here, or a bonus to beer here. Let's try this one. I'm going to put 2 of you here into that. Let's swap out a beaver here, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna retire this this guy. Uh-oh. We don't have any fiber. I wish I could tell where this field needs to go, or the farm needs to go, so I can do that field. I'm gonna retire this guy out of here as soon as I get the chance. Give you another person here. You're fine for now. You're just kind of clearing trees for housing and whatnot. And I'd like to put in some humans there, but we don't have the flexibility right now. Till that's done, at least. Order's ready to complete. We need 1 more vegetable for this one, too. But the packs of trade goods is done. So let's deliver that one. And then we'll take this Explorer's Lodge. This one's going to take care of Bloodthirst and Education. We can make these now. Tavern wants Bloodthirst and Leisure. That would be nice if we could get that. Religion and Bloodthirst. This is the one I want. Ancient Ways. Lizard Clan bonus, because I can make both of those things right now, and I need the religion one. And a smelter here. Copper, dew, and biscuits would be nice, but no. So let's take the clan hall. How big is this stinker? Alright. I'm gonna move this over there. Let's do some species-specific housing, starting with the lizards. Yeah, I think so. Here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, wait a minute. No, let's take these out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I did these wrong. Let's do 4 spaces there, and then I'm going to put them in 1, 2, 3. That one there, and we'll work out those later. Can I get you to reach that tree right there? Yes, I can. Great. I'm just going to put the road in. Worst case, I have to redo it, right? Do the road. Clothing is done. Let's turn that in. Fabric bonus couldn't hurt anybody. I need to put 1 human at least in here to get the broccoli going. We'll put 2 of them in there because we could use more broccoli. No, wait. Nope. Take the one out for a moment. Building. Carpenter. Planks, simple tools, and packs of luxury goods. It gives us... Wait, we didn't take the packs of luxury goods thing previously? No, we did not. Okay. Nope, not what I want either. This one. Workshop? No, not at this point, I don't think. Pie, coal, and incense? Butcher? Guess I could take this one. But I need to also build my Tinkerer to get the training goods. Let's actually get that one started. Also. I don't know, I think I'm going to re-roll this. I mean, getting the 2-star fabric and the 2-star bricks is not a bad deal, though. Let's take the workshop. Take the workshop, Wally. Take the workshop and shut up. Alright. Proceed. The clan hall. Let's go ahead and set that up here. Yeah, I screwed up my alignment a little here. That's okay. I'll put the workshop in. I want to put it here, but I want to clear these trees real quick. Because we really need the road for the muddy ground during the storm. So we're going to do that. But I also noticed the time. We're at an hour. So let's wrap this episode up here. We're going to... Next episode might be a little bit short. But this one's long, so that one being short shouldn't be too offensive. But we're gonna continue this in the next episode and finish this town up, and then we'll probably switch back to Foundry after that. I'm making some good progress, I think, in that game. So if you haven't checked that game out, by the way, and you enjoy factory building games, production line type games, or you just like watching my channel, just stop by and check out Foundry as well. We're about 19 episodes in, but it's easy to catch into. So if you want to start in the middle, you can, or if you want to start at the beginning, by all means. So thank you guys for coming today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye for now.